Shriners believe that no child should have to walk alone, and their 22-hospital children's healthcare system is a tribute to that philosophy. With hospitals throughout the United States, Mexico, and Canada, Shriners hospitals provide expert medical care to children with orthopedic problems or burn injuries, and they have been doing it with great success since 1922. Free of charge, all services are provided without cost. A child's admission to a Shriners hospital is based purely upon medical need, and assistance is available to all children under the age of 18 without regard to race, religion, or relationship to a Shriner. Amazing as it may sound, the entire system is supported through the Shriners Hospitals for Children's Endowment Fund, which is maintained primarily through gifts, bequests, and contributions, and a portion of each Shriner's annual dues. Perhaps that is why Shriners Hospitals are known as the world's greatest philanthropy. When the Shrine of North America established the first Shriners Hospital in 1922, little did the Shriners of that time realize that their dream would grow into the international pediatric healthcare system that it is today. There is little doubt that Shriners Hospitals have helped change the medical landscape for the better. The orthopedic Shriners Hospitals were among the first specialized pediatric orthopedic hospitals in North America. For years, many of Shriners Hospital's first patients were treated for orthopedic problems caused by polio. But today, since polio has been all but eliminated in most areas of North America, Shriners Hospital's mission has been expanded to treat children with other problems of the bones, joints, or muscles. They offer expert, state-of-the-art medical care to children with orthopedic deformities, diseases, or injuries and conditions, such as clubfoot, scoliosis, as well as orthopedic problems related to cerebral palsy and spina bifida. 50 years after opening its first orthopedic hospital, the Shrine of North America became aware of another enemy of children, the severe burn. Recognizing the lack of medical expertise in the burn care field, they opened 3 pediatric burn hospitals in the mid-1960s, and a fourth, part of the new Sacramento Shriners Hospital, was added in 1998. These facilities benefit from extensive burn research programs and have pioneered many of the burn treatments now in use worldwide, such as the development of artificial skin, cultured skin, and advancements that continue to revolutionize treatment of burn children. Since the Shriners first made a commitment to burn treatment in the 1960s, a burn child's chance of survival has nearly doubled, a testament to the dedication of doctors, nurses, and the staff at the Shriners Hospitals. In the early 1980s, the Shriners opened the first spinal cord injury units in the nation, designed specifically for children and adolescents. These SCI units provide long-term rehabilitative care and intensive physical, occupational, and recreational therapy, designed to help spinal cord injured children relearn the basic skills of everyday life. Major and exciting medical advancements continue to be pioneered in this area, allowing injured children to regain their independence and to live an active, fruitful life. Expert counseling is also an important part of the SCI program that helps children learn to cope with their injury and rediscover the fulfilling life that lies ahead of them. Another area of intense research and practical application is the FES program, Functional Electrical Stimulation, that returns to patients the use of a paralyzed limb or limbs for functional activities such as standing, walking, and grasping. A child with medical problems needs a special place where he or she can feel safe and secure. At Shriners Hospitals, a home-like atmosphere prevails, from the warm, inviting lobbies and activity malls to the availability and friendliness of the staff, which helps Shriners Hospitals stand apart from most other children's hospitals. Treatment at Shriners Hospitals focuses on a family-centered care environment. This philosophy stresses that while medicine might heal the child's body, tending to the child's sense of well-being is equally important in the healing process. The staff at all Shriners Hospitals focus on the individual patient. Each child finds special support in meeting the challenges of his or her physical problem. Even a child's schoolwork is important at Shriners Hospitals. with classes being conducted by certified teachers for children requiring an extended hospital stay. A great deal of the success Shriners hospitals have enjoyed over the years can be attributed to an aggressive research program. They have been actively engaged in clinical research since the opening of their first hospital. In the early 1960s, Shriners hospitals entered the structured research field and began earmarking funds for research projects. What began as a $12,000 allocation in the 1960s has blossomed into an international research program involving most of the 22 hospitals and an annual budget of over $20 million. Shriners Hospitals for Children are also teaching centers and are affiliated with some of the top medical colleges and universities in North America. Over 400 physicians annually receive residency education or postgraduate fellowship training from the 22 Shriners hospitals. Today, shrine temples throughout North America support Shriners hospitals through their fundraising and volunteer activities. But many are also able to provide free transportation for patients and a family member to and from a Shriners hospital. More than $10 million a year is spent providing patient transportation, and hardworking, dedicated Shriners volunteer countless man-hours in support of what may just be the most unique program of its kind anywhere in the world.
Shriners Hospital for Children, Northern California, is located in central Sacramento. We are an 80-bed facility, including 20 ICU beds. We opened for services in April of 1997. Northern California is the only Shriners hospital that serves children with all three of the problems that are cared for by the Shriners. That includes orthopedics, spinal cord injury, and burns. Most of the orthopedic patients we see have congenital problems, children with cerebral palsy, children with spina bifida, hip dislocations, club feet, things like that.
We're one of 4 burn hospitals for the Shriners. Whether it's a tiny little fingertip burn for the kids in the community to the massive burns. We'll take them right from the immediate time of injury, or we'll take them later on when they need reconstructive surgery. So we handle all aspects of the care.
What we have here is really a marvelous rehabilitation program for spinal cord injured young people. We have orthopedic surgeons that can really provide state-of-the-art spine surgery. We have urologists that can do reconstruction of the patient's urinary systems. We have a team that really works together in a coordinated fashion. Our goal is to truly become the premier center in the Western United States in pediatric spinal cord injury rehabilitation.
The combination of orthopedics, burn, spinal cord injury works very well. For instance, a lot of times joints are involved. We've had open joints that the orthopedic doctors have helped us with.
Likewise, the burn surgeons are able to help out, particularly with issues of nutrition for our patients with orthopedic problems or spinal cord injury.
They are now able to operate on sicker kids, and they can use our critical care experience.
We find a lot of cross-coverage on the patients, and we find that the care is overall better than we could have done it separately.
Many times when our families come to us, they are in a crisis situation. We take the holistic approach of what's going on with the family and how's that going to affect the children, and try to empower the families so that they know how to best care for their child or find services for their children when they leave.
Family-centered care to us is extremely important, and we find it optimal to not only care for the patient, but to care for the family at the same time. They all need to heal. To be honest with you, it doesn't require a lot of work because it just comes natural to all of us. It's just part of our care.
We have a team of therapists, physical therapists, occupational therapists, recreation therapists, who all work together in a coordinated team effort to really provide restoration of the whole patient, not just one aspect of the child's functional situation.
The basic idea of what we do is we are trying to get them either back to their prior level of functioning if they came in for a surgery, or to enhance whatever level of functioning they might need. Our main focus is to maximize their abilities, whatever they may be.
Therapeutic recreation uses recreation as therapy, and we are able to cross over with some of the activities that they may be working in occupational and physical therapy, and that they may be focusing on fine motor or gross motor skills or endurance, and through our sports activities or arts and crafts activities we can then have the kids work on those skills. We do a lot of things that promote normal development, normal growth and development, things that the kids would actually be doing in their own homes and in their own communities.
Orthotics and prosthetics are a very important part of the team approach here at Shriners Hospital in orthopedics, as well as spinal cord injury and burns, all three disciplines that we do handle. The child is assessed by the physician, and we will help and assist during the assessment to come up with the most appropriate device for that particular patient. But for the most part, we do everything in-house, and all of it is custom made.
The Motion Analysis Laboratory is a place where we can record the movements of children as they walk or use their arms. And we use that information both for recording what they're doing and for planning surgery and other treatment. We put markers on the skin of the children, and we have multiple cameras that record the child as they're doing something. And we have a computer that reconstructs where the markers are. From there, it's basically a matter of the computer connecting the dots. We also collect information about muscles using EMG electrodes, and that allows us to get a picture of how muscles activate the skeleton, how they move it. What a motion analysis lab really does gives us tools to improve patient care.
The sports medicine program was designed to address the needs of kids who have disabilities, and a lot of them heretofore haven't done sports at all. It's kind of a part of our complete care of the patient, more than just treating their limb injury or their spine injury, and they're teaching them how to use a wheelchair. It's also teaching them what they will be able to do. We like to have them focus on what they can do, not what they can't do. It's kind of a feeling of, if I can do this, I can do anything. So it just opens up the world for these kids.
The mission of the hospital is to take care of kids and to provide the very best medical care we can for children with spinal cord injuries, orthopedic problems, and burns.
What a great staff we have. What talented doctors and nurses and therapists. You know, I just can't say enough about how much pleasure it is as a Shriner to be a small part of this operation.
I love what I do here. This is practicing medicine the way you wanted to do it when you went to medical school. We take care of our patients. We give them what they need.
I love it. The kids are the best. That's the whole reason why I'm here.
Shriners hospitals continue to look to the future. With state-of-the-art facilities, advanced medical care, and sophisticated research programs, the world's greatest philanthropy is poised to continue providing no-cost, specialized medical care to children well into the 21st century and beyond. The Shriners idea that no child should ever have to walk alone has developed into a heritage of helping children who need and deserve world-class medical care.